Hello everyone, my name is Chief Landless and I'm bringing you guys some more Halo 4 news and information. This time is going to be an update to my previous video about Halo 4 Specializations, as Halo Waypoint has just released a new bulletin diving into further detail about these specializations, also more specifically addressing the unlocks for each specialization path, as well as confirming the names of 2 unknown weapons. Just a brief recap to clear up some misconceptions. Halo 4 has 50 levels. Once you reach up to level 50, then you are given the option to enlist in specializations. Once you select one though, you must advance through it completely and finish it before you enlist in a different specialization. At launch day, for regular customers, you have access to 2 specializations, Wet Work and Pioneer, but you must reach level 50 before you enlist in either one of these. For limited edition owners, you'll have the ability to choose from 6 specializations, and the rest will be gradually released to everyone in the months following the launch. The armor modifications that come with this specialization will work like the other tactical and support modifications in the custom loadout, but they are not tied down to specific armor. You can choose them and mix match them in your custom loadouts. Also, for those who do not like the idea of this, there will also be playlists available that will not utilize loadouts or armor modifications if you just like the regular Halo experience. Again, each specialization consists of 10 levels, and as you level up, you unlock more stuff. You unlock armor sets, emblems, visor colors, weapon and armor skins, and armor modifications. Here we have the Wet Work specialization, which is one of the ones that's available to all users at launch day. As you can see, we have 4 emblems to choose from, with 1 background emblem, and also 2 visor variants, a weapon skin color, and 2 armor variants. Now this armor uses the stealth armor modification, which allows players to move quickly and silently in combat and allows you to perform assassinations much faster. This also has the ability to reduce the effects of Promethean vision. You will not appear as a full red body in the vision, but you'll actually appear as just a red outline. For the visor options, we have the blue-orange visor, and we also have a gold visor, which is standard throughout the other specializations, as well as a weapon skin for the DMR. Here we have the Pioneer specialization, which along with Wet Work will be available to all Halo 4 regular users at launch day once you reach level 50, of course. This specialization utilizes the Fast Track armor modification, which allows you to earn more experience post-game. With that being said, you cannot swap your loadout at the end of the game to try and maximize your points. You must be using the specialization throughout the entire match. Also, it is worth noting that these armor modifications from each specialization take up a support or tactical spot in your custom loadout. Now, with this one only helping your experience, it doesn't actually help out your actual multiplayer gameplay, so it may be better suited to use a different tactical support or a completely different armor modification from a different specialization. Your choice. Here's a look at the silver-blue visor that comes with the Pioneer specialization, as well as the gold visor and the plasma pistol weapon skin. Here is the Engineer specialization, which utilizes the Drop Recon Armor modification. This mod allows you to predict the location and the time of the next ordnance drop. It also gives you the ability to determine what type of weapon is actually falling in that ordnance drop, which will be very useful at the beginning of the game when all the weapons come on down on the map via ordnance drop. Here's the look for the pink/purple/blue visor that you earned through this specialization, as well as the gold visor, which really isn't that much for this particular armor as it is very small. And here's the first look at what was once known as the Promethean Repeater, the first look at the Promethean Suppressor, the Promethean equivalent to the Assault Rifle or the Covenant Storm Rifle. There's currently no other information on this weapon as we have not seen this weapon in action. Here's the Tracker specialization, which utilizes the Requisition armor modification, which gives you the ability to re-roll your ordnance drop. When you get an ordnance drop, you're given 3 choices of either some grenades, some weapons, or some power-ups. Now you select these with the bottom, down, or the right D-pad. Now with this armor ability, you are able to select up on the D-pad and re-roll your ordnance drop. But be warned, as you may get the same ordnance drop with this re-roll, but this is highly unlikely. Here's the first look at the purple visor that you can unlock via this specialization, as well as the gold visor. And here we have for the first time the Promethean Boltshot pistol, a brand new weapon previously referred to as the Promethean pistol, as seen from the UNSC Weaponry Sounds trailer. That is where we first saw this pistol being used and firing what is believed to be some weird yellow fiery discharge almost being compared to as some sort of flamethrower. We do not know much about this weapon other than it has a magazine capacity of about 10 rounds. And I'll show you guys some footage of the pistol in action from that said trailer. Here is the Rogue Specialization, which utilizes the Stability Armor modification, which allows users to stay zoomed on in their target while taking fire, which in previous Halo games, that would not happen. You would be popped out of your scope. This will be proven very useful for people that like to use battle rifles, DMRs, and sniper rifles. If this sounds good to you, I would definitely suggest also using the Support Awareness upgrade if you can use both in coexistence. Here is our first look at the red/orange/silver visor earned from this specialization, as well as the gold visor, and as well as the weapon skin for the Covenant carbine. Here is the Stalker Specialization, which utilizes the Nemesis armor modification, which allows users to know the location of the player that last killed them, as well as players that are currently shooting you but have yet to kill you. At first thought, I thought this modification would be too overpowered, but it has been stated that the enemy team will be aware of this modification if you are using it, so be cautious. It has also been stated that this specialization will provide the user a short window of intelligence of movements of the enemy team. It is unsure what they actually mean by this at this point. Again, here's a look at the visors that we do earn from the specialization. We have the yellow/green visor as well as the gold visor. We also earn a weapon skin for the battle rifle. Here's the Pathfinder Specialization, which utilizes the Gunner Armor modification, which benefits the player with a faster cooldown time when using a vehicle turret, as well as granting the player a faster speed while holding a detached turret. It may also be stated, but should be very obvious, that you cannot use sprint or armor abilities. Again, here's a look at the orange-green visor granted from the specialization, as well as the gold visor, and a weapon skin for the assault rifle. Last but not least, here's the Operator Specialization, which utilizes the Wheelman Armor modification, which reduces the effect and duration of an overcharged plasma pistol shot on a vehicle, as well as making the vehicle more durable over a longer period of time while you are driving. It is also being stated that you can still be hijacked, but the window of opportunity for this to happen is much smaller. Here's a look at the orange/purple visor granted from the specialization, and take a guess, gold visor as well from the specialization, and the weapon skin for the UNSC Magnum. Alrighty guys, that is it for me this time. I hope you guys enjoyed a further look into the Halo 4 specializations and their unlocks, as well as the reveal of the Promethean Boltshot and the Promethean Suppressor. I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Link will be down below in the description to my channel. Come on and check it out. And again, my name is Chief Landless. Thank you guys for your support, and I'm signing out.